Hello, Mark Crossfield here. In my hand today, Ping i25 Fairway wood. Racing stripes, i25 range. Let's give this range a hit. See what the new Fairway wood with its fancy logo in on the top is all about from Ping. Let's get stuck in. Right guys, Ping i25 Fairway wood. We're getting matte black top, which we've had from Ping for a while now. Looks great. White score lines on the face, which look nice. Contrast between the white and the black, really nice. We get an adjustable neck like we've seen from Ping on the previous models. So we go half a degree in loft, up and down, I think it is. From left and right turning, simple keying in as you do from anyone, twist it and then put it back in, so you can tweak the loft. Comes in a few lofts. I've got a 15 here, I think there's an 18 and so on. There's 3 different loft availables I think with the Ping i25 range. And then what you get on the top, and lots of people have been talking about, is the patented racing lines, Ping are calling them, on the top of the club. Subtly done. Some people are thinking they might maybe not like the look of it. I think they look really nice, and I can see how for lots of golfers lining it up, even down to a few slow waggles, just seeing how they move, will help people understand how their face is working. I'm a big fan of them. I like them. Subtle little Ping logo in there, so they kind of blend into the matte black finish, but you can still see them down at address. Really liking that, actually. I think it's quite clever. I can see how some people might not though. They call them racing lines, I think, as well, which might put some people off. Then we've got the PWR shaft. Ping are talking a lot about their standard shafts that they put in these clubs. Ping take a lot of pride in the shafts that they put into their clubs, and they're saying these are as good as anything out there on a stock shaft, because I know lots of shaftoids out there are always asking for, you know, better shafts, stock shafts and rubbish, all that kind of comments. But Ping are stating that this shaft, and I've certainly, all the Ping clubs I use have standard shafts, as they do in all the clubs I use actually. Probably not the best person to talk about shaft legs. But the PWR, I think they're calling it, kind of swing weights correctly throughout the models, la-di-da-da. But they're very proud of their shaft, which I think is quite interesting from a manufacturer. Most manufacturers are going to other companies to get their shafts done, aren't they? So look, let's give it a hit. Freewood i25, loving the racing lines down at the bottom. Face is medium size, not the biggest head in the world. Certainly feels like it's going to get up in the air. It's got a solid, slightly deeper face, sorry, as well, people have Ping have said, which I think is quite good for off tee and the ground. Anyway, let's hit it. Here we go. Oh yeah, I mean, I use Ping Freewood anyway. This one feels, I don't know, I'll have to compare it. It looks, first impressions, like it's slightly smaller headed than the one I use. I use G25 rather than i25, and I quite like the look at that actually, and I am liking those racing lines. Give it another hit. Feels very good off the face, makes a very similar sound and feel to the wood I'm using already, to be honest. No problem getting that up in the air from the ground. I do like the slightly deeper face as well, which is great for freewoods from ground and the tee where lots of people are using them. Let's give it another hit. I do think these racing lines, like I say, nicely subtly done, will help a lot of people with the feeling of the club coming through on soft little waggles and for lining up, which is what Ping's saying predominantly they're there for. Let's give it another hit. Oh, rip that one. It's a great forward flight. Certainly no problem getting it in the air, but it's not ballooning up at all, which I can do with some freewoods. i25 freewood, definitely one you should be hitting. Smaller head might put it off. You might want to go to the G range if you want bigger heads. I'm sure the G range, when it's redone, might come out with these racing stripes, because I can see it being quite popular for Ping. Definitely I can see this one going a wide range. I'm sure we're going to see this in a few tour bags, and handicap golfers would enjoy it equally. So look, well, I've hit some real balls with GC2 HMT down here on the floor. So showing us some data with my normal Titleist golf balls rather than the range balls to show you what the numbers come out of, just to give you a final verdict on if this club actually performs as good, oh, I can't stop hitting it, as it looks. Let's look at these numbers. So let's look at some of these numbers. I've been using my Titleist Pro V1X balls that I use. We're using Ping i25 Freewood here. Go faster stripes on the top. Ball speed 142, spinning at 2.6, nice low spin, carrying average 236 yards, which is about where my Freewood sits. Getting up to 240, I reckon I could push it a carry up to possibly 245 and 250, absolutely killed it if I wanted to, but good numbers as I would expect out of this kind of club. Really good performing. Nice launch at 14 degrees as well. So the Fairway i25, I love the look. I'm really loving the go faster stripes on it. I'd like to hear your opinions on those. I know other companies have put graphics on the top and some people have loved it and hated it. Obviously the white of those companies a little bit more loud, bigger statements. This is subtly done, which I'll be interested to know what you guys think. I'm really loving it. I like the way it's definitely going to be easy for people to line up, and also easy for people to see those lines move, like I say, in the waggles before hitting, just to visualize a few club path ideas as well. But numbers, as you'd expect from i25 Fairway there, as good as anything, really. Let me know what you think. Is it a club you're going to try? Definitely go and get fit. If you're thinking of using one, get on a good launch monitor like GC2 HMT that I'm using here. Get some good data. Fit the club into your set. Ping have done custom fit for years. They kind of almost pioneered the idea. They would want you to be fitted. They don't want you buying their clubs off the rack. They want you going to a pro, getting fitted, getting the right clubs to make sure that their equipment that they're producing to the best quality they can fits your game, fits the distance you need it to hit. You're not just getting a club because you like the sound of it or look of it and then you hit it and it goes too far, too short and you blame the club. It's not the club, it's you maybe got the wrong loft, those kind of things. Get fitted, guys, so important. i25 Fairway, are you going to try it? Have you already got it? Let me know, post comments down below. I'd love to hear what you think. I'm really liking that one. It's going to be a contest to see if that one sneaks in the bag as well, but I still like my G25. But anyway, it'll be a close one. Post comments and we'll speak to you soon. So if you like what's going on here, don't be afraid to subscribe to the channel. Also thumbs up the video, post comments, love to hear what you guys got to say. Let's keep it social. The more we talk, the more we share, the easier this game will get for everybody. So if you want to find me on Facebook here, you can find me on Facebook. If you want to tweet me, find me on Twitter here as well. Just follow the links, all in the description. Come and join the show, get active, get involved, get playing some better golf. Thanks for watching.